a second there. I'm a little bit confuzzled. Why I wasn't moving? All right, what are my settings at? Let's just make sure it didn't revert anything to some nonsense. We always got to be sure of this, folks. Ah, it did. It did want to revert to 30 frames per second. Why you do? Why do that? Why you do that? Ah, much smoother. Delightful.
Okay, Marianne. Focus. This was your home once. There's gotta be something here.
Let's use it. Whoa, yeah, that's right. The mirror. We got to go in the mirror world, I imagine. What's my... That's my senses. Oh, look at my senses.
A family photo.
Oh.
It's sad to see it like this. Left behind.
Yeah, but...
Forgotten.
Wait, but isn't that a little peculiar that, you know, the necklace that you have is the same one that these two young girls have. It looks like Tom also maybe has one. I don't know. He's got a turtleneck on. He's rocking that turtleneck and chain look. That's fine. Can we do anything with this? No? All right. It's a little peculiar. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, let's maybe point out that seems like something obvious you want to point out right there. I think so. I would think so. I would think so. Well, Wolf, there's plenty of ferns for you to hang out on this part of the map.
But I can still make out some of it.
Butterflies. I can definitely make out a butterfly when there's one in front of me. Is that it, though? Because I really feel like in this part of the story, we're going to get a lot more context to... Because I don't know if she's fully grasped on, at least so far in the storyline, I don't know that she's fully grasped onto the idea that Thomas could be her father, or there might be some link in the family lineage here. It's you know what I mean? It seems pretty apparent, and no, thank you guys for checking out the video. I really appreciate that. I did. We are gonna have another one up this week. That'll be and you guys will have already seen these, of course. You guys will have seen these live. But, you know, you can go back and rewatch them. The edits may be a little bit different if we have an opportunity to kind of comb through the whole thing and just edit down to a smaller file size. Just the video in general will be a lot shorter, chances are. Anyway, let me stop rambling. There's 2 points on this chimney that I'm going to check out in just a hot second here. Okay, so that's our mother.
Somehow it feels wrong to just leave them lying around.
Well, you know, that woman does look an awful lot like you, and you still haven't seemed to put 1 and 2 together, so, or 2 and 2, or whatever, with any number of numbers. You're having trouble doing addition, and you haven't come to the conclusion where, wow, this is my mom and dad right there. But then again, who's the dude at the beginning? Charles, or no. What's his name? Oh God, why can't I remember his name? Carl? I don't know. It'll come up in the storyline organically again, I'm sure. Otherwise, I can go reread the memos, I suppose. Troubleman's notes, photos. What's her name again? Chuck. What do we call you? What's her name again? You tell me now. You tell me with words. What was this? Nothing. Mentors. Troubled man. Torn illustrations. Oh, right. Well, I guess we're just never gonna find out. I thought it started with a C, but why would I want to look here again? Oh. We put the other photo there? Okay. Alright, I'm not sure what this is doing. Oh, good. Alright. Well, I don't know what order I'm supposed to be putting them in, but I got this kitty cat, too. And boy, howdy, I'll tell you what. I'm going to be using that in just a moment. What is this? Is there... Is this an ocarina? No. Okay, it's another picture.
Find somewhere to put it.
Looked like an ocarina. The shape. Definitely had the shape. Alright. Yeah, there's definitely something about this. I mean, this definitely... As far as I can tell with the storyline and what we've already been told and since the last stream and what we found out there, this is our family. Like, Thomas was our father. He was out for vengeance on somebody that maybe killed our sister or something. I don't know. And maybe he just wasn't home a lot because he was secret agent man and whatever. And apparently our mom looks like one of the members of the Brady Bunch, and that's totally fine too. Alright, anything else I would want to look? I'm gonna look at this because I can.
How the hell did it survive the fire?
Because it used the Force. This is what you've been told by your father. Yes.
Locked. Maybe there's a way to open it.
Well, let's use the Force. Oh, there's a way. Oh, I got a way. Check this out. I'm smart. I'm smart. And now, I don't know if there's an order I need to put these in.
This doesn't feel right.
It doesn't
Maybe I
feel...
should try a different order.
Different order. Yeah, different order, for sure. Don't like that order. That's dumb. Stupid order. What a dumb order that was. Stupid dumb order. I guess the first one's never gonna be right. Seems like she likes this order, or something. Is that the ticket? Is that the key that unlocks the... Well, it didn't budge, so I gotta push a button. I'll light this puppy up. I'll do it. Alright, well, something's not right here. Guess we'll just take this one back then, won't we? Alright, well, maybe the wedding one in the middle. I don't know. I guess we gotta just try a combination of all three of them. Alright, well, it didn't do anything for us, so I'm really happy about that. Really, really happy about... Wait a second, does this tell us anything? No, just black and red and gray butterfly and another butterfly with half of its wings ripped off. Alright, we can't go up here. There does seem to be something down there, though. Ah, this will probably tell us the order. Let's read, shall we? I can't stand the look she gives her. She hates her because of what happened to you. She thinks it's her fault, as if she did it on purpose. She's still too young. She needs time to understand, but sometimes I'm afraid. Afraid she'll do something to her. I keep telling myself she would never. But then again, I know better than anyone, everyone has their demons. Alright. You had some demons, did you? Well, how about we keep those demons locked up tightly? For now. Alright, maybe there's something I need here.
Let's see what's on the flip side of this place.
Let's do that. That's probably gonna suck just as much as the other side, Prabs.
Cold.
Okay, this must... Why is that? Okay, am I freezing to death doing that? Probably. Yeah, okay, so we have to set it a certain way so we don't freeze to death. Oh, good. Do we get to rip this weird egg open with our flesh butthole ripper? Oh, yay! Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's so floppy. Oh, okay, so we can add this to our portfolio.
Butterfly. Why do I feel that's not all you are?
I don't know, man. I see a butterfly, though, so... Is there anything in here that... Besides the butterfly that we just found? Any way to go over here? No, blocked off by all the bones of the damned. Okay, good. Let's go back. We got a butterfly now. We can traverse to the... This reality. Sorry?
The
Something else.
dollhouse.
Oh!
It's open.
Well, because I opened a thing in the other realm.
It looks like a replica of the actual house.
Oh, wait, do I need something for these? Wait, is this where the pictures go?
Looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
I could put something here.
No, the bolt cutters will probably fix it. Don't worry about putting anything there. Use the bolt cutters. It will solve your problem. Lickety-split-like. All right. Well, we can put something there. It's pretty apparent. Wait, whoa, maybe butterflies though. Maybe, but we do have butterflies. Well, we have a butterfly. Oh.
A tiny mirror.
Oh.
I wonder.
I also wonder. Oh, do I ever wonder? Okay, so... Oh, wait, so this must be the dining room. Okay, so if I put it here, then we will traverse to the bedroom
It feels like something shifted.
in the nether realm.
I knew it. The dollhouse, the mirrors.
Smart.
It's all connected.
Yeah,
This room
see?
feels
I knew it.
like I shouldn't be here.
Nobody should, but we are, and we're... What's the point of leaving? We're already... How would we even find our way back out now? Would we? Is it... Can we? I don't think it's an option at this point. You've done too much and gone too far. Let's just slice open this fleshy butt. Yes. Getting all the buddy flies.
Another one of those butterflies.
Yeah, that's definitely what that is. Alright, so... A fish!
Wait.
Oh, you better believe I'm gonna look
I
at
don't
that.
think this belongs here.
No, or I don't know. Is it a dead fish? Did this particular fish actually have a soul and it ended up in limbo? It made some real rough life decisions when it was a living fish, and oh man, must have saved a man's life or something, or
I hate you.
killed a man. I don't know.
All of you. None of you know. None of you understand.
I do.
I'm sorry? Are you listening to if that's who you're listening to, you should stop, because that man and or thing or creature's voice oddly twisted.
This looks
Oh, good.
eerily familiar.
This looks like it might belong to Sadness's? Right, this looks like Sadness's mask. Or Lily, as I guess she would be otherwise known as, which would be our sister in this case, right? Which Richard, or Charles, Richard, one of the two. Dick, right, because we kept calling him Dick.
Something underneath.
Oh, watch me open the fleshy anus. Let's just open this fleshy anus crack. Oh, what's in here? We got some nasty, gnarly, dingleberry crusties, probably. Oh, let me grab thine crust.
What is this?
It's bad, is
A
what it
tea
is.
party with the devil?
Yep. Wait, where'd you get the devil? How'd you get? You probably want a fish. Are you sure? You want a butterfly? Red one? You want me to razor blade your face off even more? All right, I'll give you this taste. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, you didn't deserve that. I'm sorry, but only a specific. Oh God!
I understand.
Do you?
I can feel your pain.
You don't, though.
What the hell?
Yeah, what am I gonna do about that? Guess we gotta find more masks, right? Yay. Is there any on the floor? Or was there anything else over here? God, let's get the hell out of here. This place is just zoinks. Alright, let's change the mirror, change the old mirror. Yeah, I know what's going on. Let's switch it over here. We're gonna up the doody boop. We'll run back over here, and then we're gonna go back to the Necroverse, and
This room.
yeah,
feels-
fleshy buttholes to slice apart.
Very familiar.
Ooh, lots of fleshy buttholes to engage with. Oh, we'll save the biggest one for last, of course. Mmm. Oh, it's a delightful noise.
And another one.
Yeah, this one looks pretty BA, man. It's a badass looking butterfly. Looks like an ember fly. What is this?
Locked.
Ugh.
4 slots.
Well, if your ferns are a little
I guess that means 4
aged here.
butterflies.
Yeah, I guess that would mean that. So they're probably this one here. Yeah, I gotcha. Just matching the things with the shapes. I'm good with shapes. I'm a shape expert. I'm a goddamn shape expert. This one in here. Yep, that seems right. Seems right. Probably isn't fish. This probably needs a fish. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want a fish? I feel like a fish would have helped.
This one looks tough.
Ooh.
Don't think I can cut through.
Well, it's okay. We gotta just put this fish up here.
I don't need her. She
Oh,
took
see?
my mom away from me. I hate her. I wish she was dead.
Well, that's...
Lily, No,
Uncalled
it
for.
was not my fault.
Wait, what?
What the hell's happening to me?
No, I don't know. Like,
That's
you're...
the last of them.
Okay, you're like... It's almost like her mother, I guess, their mother, from what I'm theorizing, she's like sharing the same feelings that would have been in this conversation at this moment in time. So it's like the sands of time are clashing between worlds. What's over here? Any buttholes I can slice apart? Alright, well, we got the other butterfly. I believe this is... Yes, okay, yes, this is the
Save
magic.
yourself. Let me help you.
What about her?
Leave her. Let her burn.
Oh
Wait,
God.
oh wait. Okay, so wait. Lily was us? Or are we somehow connected to Lily? Okay. I'm just gonna grab this. This is fine. Mask of Wonder.
Are those the
I
friends
disagree.
Satnus talked about?
I don't know. I don't think this is a wonderful mask at all. Okay. Well, how do I get the other one then? Was there another mask I was able to access in the other area? Tells me that's not entirely correct. All right, man. I guess maybe I have to. Here, let's try this. Let's try this on for size, huh? Let's do this one here. We're gonna go back here, right? And it seems stupid. I know it's dumb. I know this is stupid. But we're gonna do it because I suspect I've missed something entirely in this realm. A fleshy butthole, mayhaps. Some sort of fleshy anus. Oh, it's probably in there. Can I get over there?
Strange. It's like
It's really cold.
feelings etched into the wall.
Oh, so this would signify marriage, I would assume. Oh, wait, or tying the knot would be marriage. So marriage on the right. Don't know what's going on here. Birth, so their child. Okay, so this is marriage. The birth of Lily, perchance, maybe. And then the family, something like that. I don't know. We'll try some stuff. We're gonna try some stuff. This is definitely. These ideas are coming together pretty cohesively, uncohesively mayhaps. Every time I try to pull my hair away from my face, because this microphone is so close, I just end up smacking the shit out of it. And you probably can't even hear it because I know I can't when I hit it, but it's not a lot. All right, so, oh God, I already forgot. So marriage was in the right side. So yeah, okay, so we need one here. Okay. That one seems right still. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one goes in the middle. So marriage on the right. This in the middle. Seems right. If that's not right, then the middle and the left need to be switched. So gotta do that old trial and error, man. Tried and true. Oh, yeah, okay. So, what? But it seems right to me. I just don't know. All right, maybe. Okay, so these would be. All right, I get it. Okay. All right, so I was wrong. All right, I was wrong. My first inclination to put those in their current locations was incorrect. So, We'll just switch them. We'll just do the old switcherooski. Alright, so you go here. You go here. So nothing seems different. I don't see. It doesn't seem different. Nothing seems at all different. Yeah, man, nothing different here. I just don't know, man. I kind of felt like I had that there for a second. Can I be that far off base? Can I be that far off of what this is trying to... Whatever this is trying to tell me, am I really that far off? It doesn't seem like I would be. Anyway, we got another mask, and the only other way we're going to get the third mask is to figure out this, for some reason, complicating puzzle. Because the right was a knot, tying the knot. That signifies marriage, in my opinion. But the left was like two circles joining two, so... I mean, that could also mean the same thing. And then maybe the knot is supposed to be, like, the whole family or something? I don't know. I mean, what order haven't I tried? I mean, that's the real question. Alright, so we'll just put this one here, I guess. I'm sorry, I was going to do something with that. Thank you. Thought I already tried this order, but we'll just try it again. Maybe I didn't try it and then go back to the Necroverse to see if it changed anything. Oh, nothing's different. What do you know? Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I had it right the first time, even. Why has this game got to be such a dick? Maybe I do have to go. Maybe there's something I'm missing, and I have to just go to the room again. Yeah. Which room was it, though? Was it this room? That was this room. I think it's this room. I'm pretty sure. Nope, twould be wrong, sir. Alright, well, we're gonna have to skip on over to this puppy. Alright, let's see if this actually gives us anything, though, because I'm wondering if it's even gonna give us any sort of reward for... But yeah, it's not, because we need one more mask. Here, do you want this? No, Mask of Wonder. You're the Wonder? Are you the one that's in Wonder?
We can show them. We can make them understand. Make them feel what it's like.
Okay. Who was also the crazy secret agent dude that was, after Thomas? Was his name Paul or Peter or something weird like that? All I know is he was like a secret agent man, and that's really all we need to know, I think. There's something down there, though, and I can't seem to get to there from here. What about in here, though? No, big old negative. Oh, I suppose this was probably a clue for, like, the front of the bed, which we didn't need because, like, the outlines of the butterflies themselves seem pretty self-explanatory, so... Alright, man, well... Alright, well, this one's all lit up white, so what's with that? What is with that, actually? Read. Me, Daddy, Lillian. Lillian? Why are we called Marianne now? I think we're Lily, man. I think it, or Or in another life or some shit. It's hurting, man. Oh, I feel my brain unraveling from the stem all the way to its bulbous, outstretched nerve endings. Okay. Is there anything else to this? No, there's nothing. No. Alright. Still think this has to go on the right. I truly believe that. So I'm just gonna grab all these, right? And we're gonna look, right? Maybe there's something to... I can't, like, zoom in or anything. I still think the tying the knot wedding, so yes. The middle would be... this one, I guess? Doesn't really matter. Okay, why does that one illuminate when we do this, though? Here, let me read these real quick. Oh yes, combine it with the white cat figurine. Actually, is there something... Snowdrop, is there something to this stupid thing? No, it doesn't even have a butthole that I can potentially look into. See if it's harboring any secrets inside. What is this? That's my flashlight. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't know. Let's put it back. Oh yeah, put the bolt cutters there. But when I did that, I hear a lot of whispering. A lot of whispering happening. Should I just straight up just leave? Yeah, I'm done here. Probably fine now. Alright, well, there ain't nothing to that. So where do we find this other mask? I firmly believe that it's down there somewhere. I'm struggling to figure out exactly how to get down there. Oh, I don't need to be back in here. I forgot to switch them in the other house. The dolly house. Yeah, let's switch it in the dollhouse. Let's get to the dollhouse. Come on. Come on, use big brain. Use your big brain. Use your big, stupid, dumb, floppy, tentacle brain. Alright, there's some pictures that are on the wall in there. Are those significant in some way? We're not going to read into that too much, but maybe there was a fleshy butthole on the wall over here that I might be able to interact with. There's no fleshy butthole. I just don't know what's that. What am I supposed to do then? I mean, it's pretty evident that I need to put them in a specific order, but... Boy, we've tried a lot of orders here, guys. I'm trying to think about it in maybe a non-obvious way, because I mean, this seems obvious, but you know, this seems like, you know, I don't know. What I'm seeing here is Thomas, Lillian perhaps hugging him, and then this, I mean, it's just it's either butt cheeks or a nice pair of breasts. And then this is a knot. You're tying the knot. I mean, unless that's supposed to be something else. I really truly believe I'm on the right track here. I would just... Whoa, wait a minute. Did that just change? Okay, my sense doesn't seem to help there. I can't get over there any further than I already am. Alright, what do I have in my inventory now? Got that stupid Well, we got the black cat figurine. Oh. The hell do we need to do with that? I still have no idea why we got that, what we're going to eventually do with that, if anything. Maybe we're never going to do anything with it. I don't know. My bet's on that, probably. Alright, what am I missing, man? What am I missing? Knot tying, I still firmly believe that one stays there. Don tying knots over there. They do seem like they're slightly off. This one seems right in the middle, though. Right? Definitely seems right. So I guess... Boy, man, I guess we'll just put this one over here. And this one over here. I mean...
I think that's it.
Oh, that was it
The
then!
Rekovich family history.
Amazing! Not what I thought it was. Actually, that was the exact opposite of what I would have expected that to be. Ah, it's nice and toast in here now.
It's 3.
It is 3. Nice. You can count. Better than I can even. I'm bad with numbers. Especially when, you know, especially when you're adding, you know, single digits like that. I just struggle. I'm no good there. I still think Marianne was Lily-Ann. I truly believe that, and this story is gonna come out and tell us pretty soon. Probably in the most horrifying and or ridiculous way. And I like that.
But I can't leave her here. She'll die.
Kurt, remember Mommy?
Oh God, don't say it like that.
Her fault.
No, she's my sister.
Then set me free, and I will save you both.
Ah!
Probably a problem. Probably a problem. Probably a problem. Probably a problem. Oh!
Damn it. That thing. It came from her. Bought its way out with our lives. Lily. I need to find her.
I think you is her. And if you isn't, then you the other girl in the picture, her sister. So maybe, okay, maybe that does make sense. So she's Lily-Ann, you're Marianne. They don't ever really mention your name. There is another girl in that picture, though. Unless that was your mother, in which case it seems really weird, because, no, it's just impossible. It's not possible. I refuse to believe it, and I'm sticking to my guns. Basements.
The basement.
Where all good
looks
things
almost
happen.
Intact. Maybe I'll
I'm
find
in mine
some
right now.
clues down here.
Yeah, I'm sure a plethora of them. What is this? Little Shoozawooza! Look at that choosy woos. Oh, baby toesers on that. They're pretty cute, but at the same time, oh yeah, blast that memory in your third eye hole there. Dunk!
Tell me about the fire, Lily.
Slam dunked it.
You were locked in, alone?
No, we were not alone.
No? Who else was there?
The voice.
Aliens?
I didn't invite it, but it came anyway.
Oh, Lily.
Yeah, that sounds sinister. Doesn't sound good, but maybe Thomas is only concerned because he knows he possesses some sort of different abilities and is now thinking, well, Lily-Ann might also have inherited such.
Barely legible. But I can still make out some of it.
Well, I see 1976. Matter of Time Watch Shop. That's a pretty good name, actually. Matter of Time. I dig that. Krakow, Grajka Street, 700. What the fuck kind of currency is that? I don't know. Polish Zoolanders? I don't know what that is. ZL? What does that even stand for? I don't know. Is that an L or a T? Zagats? 600 Bob Zagats. Nice. Man, they really know what a currency over there. Yeah, they don't really know how to do it. All right, let's really cram.
A lot
What do
of
we got?
love was put into this. But there's
Happy and
sadness, too.
yeah, is there? I was about to read that. I didn't realize you were still talking. Sorry about that. Happy anniversary. 10 years. Time flies, huh? Here's a little something to help you keep track. I love you, you big dummy. Ah, man. She recognizes my intelligence, too. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, wow. Our witty banter between our conversations and just all around. It's just absolutely delightful, isn't it? We're just a delightful couple to be around. We really like to make things uncomfortable for people. I was gonna look at the yes. Hey, Teddy. Oh, Teddy, they've put a scar on you. Oh no!
Daddy,
They read into it.
where is Marianne?
She needs to stay at the hospital a while longer.
Will she be alright? I want to see her.
She's asleep, honey. The doctors aren't sure when she's gonna wake up.
I was in a coma. That's why I couldn't remember anything.
Damn. I was technically right, folks. I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn or whatever, but I just want to point out that I was 100% right about this. Not about the coma. I didn't say that. 100% right about everything else, though. She was the other sister. Lillian was her sister. Thomas is the father. That other lady was her mother, who clearly died in the fire, unfortunately, which is super sad. But I knew it. Absolutely knew it. Oh, God, what is that? Why is there a syringe next to a bunch of paint? Are you injecting yourself with different colors? Do you want to be like a Care Bear or something? Teletubby? Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. Doesn't look like it's got a hollowed out end, though, so I don't know exactly where or what this thing does. I mean, probably just a little bit of a design flaw, but let's see if we... Oh, there it is. Ha-ha! There is a memory to be had. How does one gain access to it, though? Is this the coma medication that... Oh, that's it! Oh!
Lily, listen. You have to come with me now.
Daddy? Where are you taking me?
I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Thomas. What the hell did you do to her?
I don't know anymore. Because it seemed like this Richard dude was whatever. Maybe Richard... Hold on a second. Maybe Richard was like... Maybe that all happened to Marianne. And that's just horrifying. I mean, both of them are just bad. But I still have no idea exactly what Richard did. But I don't know that I want to know, and I'm pretty sure it's probably something disturbing, disgusting, and just all around horrendous that I don't want to even think about. She's sick, but it's not physical. He was right. That terrible night sometime has... Oh, wait. That terrible night, something has awakened. Something was born inside her. It's eating her from the inside, preying on her strength. Her little body withers. I have to do something. We need to do something. Okay, so maybe, like, she had the same abilities as her father, Thomas, or she was just special and Thomas never had these powers until he I mean, I don't know. It's a little bit confusing, but I believe that they would have inherited them from Thomas, and she managed to go into the Necroverse, as I like to call it, but into the other realm, and made contact with another creature, this Maw creature, which I believe maybe was like the tormented soul of the gentleman that Thomas had a little fight with and burned down their house. Ah! So there could be some salty business happening there. I could see where there'd be... I'm sorry? Don't breathe like that, ever.
Jesus, this thing is serious.
That's no joke.
Looks like it's military.
Wait, did I write down a...
Solid steel.
I did.
Combination lock.
Bunch of numbers, actually. How many... That's only a 4-digi, though. Oh, wait, I can't see into the ether with this one, huh? Does it look like some buttons are being pressed more often than others? I seem to see 169... Oh, wait, is it 1967? You think? Oh, wait, 1976. My bad. Okay, well, that wasn't it either, but I tried, and well, there was something on the floor, and I'm going to see it.
Someone's used this door recently. Was it you, Thomas?
Probs. Dude's probs. Alright, so we need to find... Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what's up. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, so it is definitely... What was it? One... So I'm on the right track. Okay, so I think I'm on the right track. So, 1969? Okay, it's a combination of 169. Those are for sure the buttons that are pressed the most. And if you look away from it and use your senses, those are the ones that light up. So we need to find something somewhere that tells us this. And maybe it was on that paper. Maybe it was on that paper. Probably was on that paper. Or was it on this? Was it on her shoe? Her shoe said there was a secrets on your shoe.
Tell me about the fire, Lily.
I don't want to listen to it again. I'm done listening to... No! I'm done! I said no. Oh, what's this? Oh! This is probably it right here. This is where I figure it out. He's out there somewhere. That much I know. Hell, the fact that I'm sitting here writing this and not drooling in the corner is proof enough. I just gotta find him. Funny, I always wanted to be, crossed out, alone. The only one. Now I'm starting to think there were never really two of us. Maybe we were always just two sides of the same coin. Either way, I need him. I need myself to save her. Alright, you need your other self, your nether self. Your necro self, if you will. Okay, so did we come this way? I don't think so, but there's something down there. I'm gonna read it. Ah, is it 2702? Okay, well, I assume... Okay. Today's her birthday, 2702. So, February 27th? Alright. It always brings me back to the moment, the first time I saw her, that wonderful tiny creature. At the time, I'd do anything just to be her dad, to silence that part of me. And now I'm desperately trying to bring it back, to help her, to save her. I think I finally figured out a way. It's risky, but it's our only chance. If it fails, no. It will work. It has to work. Alright, so 2702. I'm going to try to remember that, but probably end up forgetting it at some point. Which that point is right now, 2702. I'm going to try to just keep mulling that over in my head. I think we came from that way up. 2702. We'll try 2702 right out of the gate. 2702, you say? Alright, so 0227? Nerds! All right, well, it wasn't that. Let's read that other note again because I've already forgotten the date. I thought it was 1969, but guess I'd be wrong. 1976. Okay. Unless it's... No, that would be a little bit weird. No, I just I don't. Maybe it's maybe 1976. Maybe. Maybe that's a pretty big maybe. Also, what is that symbol at the bottom supposed to denote? Unless that's the Matter of Time company symbol. Unless that's their logo. I'm just gonna keep my peepers peeped about here. I believe I'm missing something that I haven't seen yet. Oh, can I go back here? Well, it seems like I can, but only to get stuck. Alright, well, I don't need to listen to that again. So, it's gotta be 1976, then. It's gotta be 1976. It's probably a 1976. Baby, baby, baba, da, boo, boss. Where is that? Where is that paper with that? What? You lying sack of dirt. Other. Is it other? No. Those cards, photos. Also, I just realized I can see through myself in this picture, so that's a little odd. Wowzy, wowzy. Huh. Boy. 1976, I guess we'll try it. We'll just keep trying it. It's gotta work eventually. Because if it's not that, then, well, we're screwed. Otherwise, it's gotta be like a combination of those, in some way. So 19... It didn't know like... So, I don't know, bro. 9611. I mean, it's some weird combination of that, right? 6169 9691. Well, we could go for days on this. 1669 1996 1116 1169 1196. So, hold on. 1699 1996 1619 1916. Well, you bag of shit. Okay, well, she doesn't really want to point out the fact that those are, like, illuminated for some reason. Anything on this door I can look at? I just kick it in. Can I just kick that sucker in? Just be done with it. Be done with this door. Alright, well, we're missing something. Maybe we gotta go upstairs to find it. So there doesn't appear to be anything else here. Here. Oh, wait. I probably gotta... I understand now. I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. Stupid dumb. Can I go back? Oh, but I can't go back. Man, is it supposed to be really obvious? Should this be, like, super obvious? Do I have to listen to these echoes again?
Daddy? Where is Marianne?
She needs to stay at the hospital a while longer.
Will she be alright? I want to see her.
She's asleep, honey. The doctors aren't sure when she's...
I was in a coma.
Okay, so let's now that memory doesn't tell us anything. And I mean, this seems to be the only thing. Wait, whoa, hold on. What was this again? Happy anniversary, 10 years. Okay. What is that? 10 years. Oh, wait, okay, so 10 years. Oh, so it's their anniversary. 10 years. What's the date of their anniversary? So, 10 years ago from whatever the date is on here. Ah. Okay, so 1966, rather. Thought I tried that, but that's cool. Let's try it again. I could have swore I tried that. I was just a fuzz off. Oh, great. Yeah, those are great noises. The weird huffing and harbored and labored breathing of a creepy demon dog. That's... Why is my butthole open?
I knew you'd come near.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. I'm gonna run now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, baby. Where am I going? I don't know what way I'm going now. Kick it. Oh, something. Nice job. Okay, you want to hit that latch, pull that something, yank on that, do something. Barricade it. Kick it.
This doesn't end here. It all ends in me.
Shit!
I'll be honest, man.
What
Seems
will
like you
it
should have
take to
locked
get
that.
rid of that fucking thing.
I think you gotta kill it. With your psychokinetic brain blasting, just, I don't know, I was, the moment that she just rips, like, psychotronic tentacles out of her eyeballs and, like, impales him with them and disembowels him from the inside out, that's when he'll be defeated. It's done. They'll never know. They can never know. They wouldn't understand. They would never forgive me. But they are safe. That's what matters. Separation is the only way. Like separating their two selves from the two existences, from the two realities. Or the two nethers, the two worlds. Alright, well, I don't have the power. I lack the required nutrients. We can go this way.
What is this place?
I don't know.
Some
Seems
sort of
like a bunker.
Fallout shelter?
That could be. Some sort of bunker. You are in Poland, which is right next to Russia. They love their bunkers over there, man. I don't know what it is with that crew of people. They are just fucking bunker happy over there. Nothing wrong with that. That's probably the best place to be, you know, during nuclear fallout. You know, we remember Chernobyl. All right, well, we can get in here now. Do we want to be in here? No. Are we in here now? Yes. Who's playing the sitar? Who do that? Who is doinging on the twangy, sultry sounds of the sitar? Who's doing that? It's like that demon sitar, man. The boing. Yeah, baby. Yeah, you keep slapping that string, man. Just that one note. That'll get me going eventually. I hear you. I hear you.
That looks like a way out.
In the goop?
but it's half underwater.
Well, in this world it is. In the other world, I mean, there's a little water. It's more just marshy than anything. But we do have to get down there because our... Well, actually, no. Scratch that. In the normal world, it looks a little poop goopy. And maybe we have to lower that. This world doesn't look too bad. Maybe I have to... Let me look at that over there once. Let's see if I can... Okay, I thought wrong. Thought I was onto something. Oh, I guess we can go down. Let's check over here first. Wow, this whole area is exceptionally complex, man. Alright, well, that's good.
Maybe I could pump out the water from here.
Come to say hi. Here's me talking to myself again. Alright, what do we do here? What is this? A relic of the past. When we first stumbled upon this site, we thought it was just an old German bunker. A couple of corridors, maybe some outdated supplies. 2 weeks of excavation later, we knew that old funny Mustachio is that his name? Mustachio must have had big plans for this place. Oh, Mustachio, you're so crazy. Whole system, underground tunnels, reinforced concrete walls, and the whole shebang. Guess he wanted to have himself a little forest retreat in case the whole master race thing didn't work out. Commies did what they say they do best, stolen it for themselves. I guess they're talking about Hitler. Funny Mustachio. The Hitler boy, the Mustachio, they look crazy. The commies did what they do best, stolen it. They wanted to repurpose it into a full-on nuclear shelter. They even got a power grid going, but that's as far as they got before the dream of Neva went to shit. Luckily for me, the entire thing was very hush-hush, and I made sure it stayed that way. As far as I know, most people knew about it died in the massacre. I wouldn't exactly call it a silver lining, but still, if things go south, we should have a place to lay low. Uh-huh. Absolutely stupendous. Okay, so I don't know how to operate this. I'm so sorry. One. Start with those. What? Measures the water level in the given chamber. Water flow direction. Oh, I gotcha. Oh. Ooh. All right. Well, probably want to press that one.
Out of juice. Because, of course it is.
Yeah, right, am I right? Jesus, oh, son of a gun. Oh, well, we know exactly where to pump up the volume. Oh, my feet are stumping. Oh, right, yeah, because we can't do anything with this yet because we don't have our superpowers yet. We gotta go back and get them. Okay, well, what is this?
Okay, let's get a lay of the land.
1A, 2A, 4A. All right. West chamber, 2 is central, 3 is the control room, 4 is east chamber. Okay, so, we're looking into 2. The one to the left is 1, and the right is 4. All right. I smell what you stepping in. I smell it. I smell that gnarly diarrhea turd you're rocking into my nostrils. You sick son of a brick. All right, let me go down here.
Lower levels are flooded.
No, it's fine.
I'm not much of a diver.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Why are you not fine with that? Why is that not all right with you? Focus on the material world. Yup, I'm focusing. Look at me focus. I'm so focused. I focus on the spirit world. What do we do? It's down there. I know. I see it. How do you get down there? Oh, there's a ladder right there. Why don't I just use that? Wait, how did I miss this? Oh, this is where I came in from. Oh. Was there another direction I could have gone? Oh, there was. Big, dumb, stupid idiot face. Yeah, that's me. Your boy probably looking like a dummy. Alright, well. Looks like a mess. Oh, wow. This is bad news, Bears. So that's the other chamber. Okay, so it's sealed in there at the moment. So was that just straight spill over in here when you... I don't know. Seems a little wonky. All right. Well, I see the power. I have the power. Let's go over here. All right, Marianne. Get that tuckus in a ruckus and let's go. All right, now we're gonna be able to power the junction here. Well, no, not here. We'll be able to power the junction over here. Control panel. That was sorely lacking juices. Oh, baby, baby! All right, so that should have powered everything on.
Yes, it's on.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I can probably get to the first tank now.
Sure can. All right, so let's...
Naughty girl.
Oh,
Bitch.
no.
Not from me.
I don't understand
Not
what
for
you
me.
had to show up for. We were doing just fine without you, friend.
What would you be? Scotch.
I don't know. I think I'd be better off without you. Yeah, all right, man. Is he really close behind me? Because it sounds like he's catching up. What? Well... a little confused. Pretty confused. Oh, here. I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. Got it. Didn't even know it could go down here. Probably because it was flooded before. Alright, I'm gonna blast through this. I'm gonna blast all through. Get your blast on, girl. Nice. Yeah, that's all right. You get them coming back. You'll get them on the way back. Yeah, F those son of bricks. Yeah, let's crank on. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Do you know what you're doing?
There.
I don't know what I'm doing,
Now
so
it's
how
time to
would
go.
you know what you're doing? Let me just grab this, because I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need them juices. Alright, I got my juices back. Alright, we're gonna run for it. It's alright, it's alright, we did fine. Got that one.
I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, are you? Because I'm not glad you're here at the moment.
Never enough. Never full. Never warm.
Why do you show up at the worst times?
Old, worn out rag. You
Dude.
cut from the same cloth.
Okay, then. Well, thanks for leaving. Glad you were done talking, because I'll be honest, I didn't care about what you were saying. I didn't like what you were saying. Yeah, I still haven't fixed that one, by the way, Wolf. I have to go back in and fix that. But you've reminded me, so I'll do it after we're done today.
For us to see. For us to eat. for us to wear.
We don't wear anything.
Can't go out like this. Alone. Naked. Just let me wear you. We'll walk this world together.
No. Actually. Got some great news, man. You don't have to do any of the stuff that you're talking about. Oh, there's a second water tank. I guess I could have just put it in there.
Shit. Looks like both retention tanks are closed off.
Well, this one
Maybe
seems
I could
alright.
get down there and open them manually.
It's fine. It's fine. No, you're fine. Everything's fine. You don't need to be manually doing nothing. We'll handle it. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing.
So good. Now I can get to the other tank.
Sure can, sure can. Good for me, good for me. I'm doing great. You keep giving you them... Haven't talked. It looks like I still got blasty juice left in my arm here. And now we should be able to go down here. And I believe there's some more blasty power down here. I know it should be. I know it should be. I know it should be. It should be fixed. Okay, I know what to do. I'm smart. This is a problem. This is not a problem anymore. This is a problem best solved by the ethereal version of ourselves, the make-believe. The upside down. We can go down this. Oh, we can. Well, this only looks nice and terrible, so that's probably fine. Oh, wait, I needed to do something with that. I will. I'm missing a valve.
Valve is missing. Please be around, Valve.
Yeah. If you call it out like that, it'll probably just, like, appear or whatever. Oh, look at that. Oh, baby.
Agent Cutters to the rescue.
Oh, yeah, Agent Cutters. Man, Marianne, you are just a witty girl. I love you. Your style is just... Your style is the style that I like, and that's a good style. It's the in style. That's the great style. I'm gonna just see what's over here because curiosity's gonna kill me at least some point in this game.
That's my way out.
Oh, sure is. Wow.
Once I dry it up a bit.
Wait. Oh, right. Yeah, the middle chamber with all the other shit in it. It's okay. We got this. We got this. Put on our big brain caps. The propellers. Spin those propellers, everybody. Spin them.
That's it.
Nice.
Second tank ready for duty.
Well, look at me. Look at me, just solving all the mysteries.
Pretty girls. So many dolls to play with. Such pretty things to wear. Princess Nurse Ursula.
Oh, okay.
She was insatiable. And him, the only
Okay,
one
man.
to get away. But they don't last. They never last.
Oh, man. Okay.
But you will. Won't you?
I won't. And you won't either, because you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Trust me. Alright, how do I... Wait, I just move it over to this one? Maybe we just gotta get it over to the west chamber, like, entirely?
Yes. The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there, Marianne.
Yeah, move them cheeks. I didn't expect it to be that obvious, but I'm glad it was. Because if it would have been any more difficult than that. Oh boy, hours wasted. That's why can't I go that way all of a sudden? Well, that is kind of bullshit. I'm gonna just straight out, flat out say that. That's bullshit. We're off to. Okay, we'll just go the way we know, and that is this way. I'm also gonna. What happens if I turn this on? Turn this on? Would that be a good idea? Would that help me at all? I feel like it wouldn't help me. I feel like it's not necessary to have that on. Unless there was something chasing me, but you know, it seems like the Maw lives, like, strictly in this world. You know what I mean? In this version of the world. I don't know why I'm going this way. I'm going such a bass-backwards way, but... Guess I'm just looking out for secrets. Secrets. Alright, we're not going to let anything distract us and stand in our way, so we're just going to keep on trucking. Until we drop kick that frickin' door open. Oh, it's already open. Well, isn't that special? Summon my spirit shield! Boy, that was a good one. That was a good one, me. I'm actually gonna have to deal with you now.
Shame.
Weird ass Egyptian hat.
Again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain.
Who is them? I'd love to know, man.
Mine.
Uh-huh. Oh shit! Hi. Listen. Maybe don't do that, please. I didn't expect him to just come and just choke slam me like the fucking Undertaker. What? Okay. Rude? It's kind of rude. Alright, where are we gonna start? What are you... Well, can we skip this? I guess we can't. Alright, well, he is by the door we need to be going in. Okay, so maybe now is when we get to use the... I don't know. Alright, maybe we have to get the water to go on the other side now? I don't frickin' know, bro. Well, I guess...
Not let me in. Get back the door.
Oh, I'm pressing the B button.
You cheated. It all ends in
Well, how the fuck do you want me to do that? You can just throw me into the Shadow Realm? Dead forever? You sack of shit? I don't know how we're gonna beat Kane and the Undertaker over here, man. Fucking dynamic duo. Alright, he doesn't seem to be blind. I don't see, like, any blind stuff happening here, so I'm gonna try something that I suspect is probably wrong, but I will be happy to die to... I'll go dying, trying, so here we go. We're gonna go here. And...
mine.
Are you ready? ain't gonna get me! Hell
Get
no!
back here!
No, you're butt cheeks! Oh, shit! Oh, I did need to do that. Oh, I did need to do that. Oh, you sack of shit! Or something! I don't know! What are you doing? Oh, it didn't work! I didn't expect that to work! Come back! Blast your bitch tits into eternity! Okay, so I literally just had to act as a decoy.
Thomas. You were here. I can feel it.
Okay, well, it's good that you can feel that, I guess. What do we had? Here's what I know. I think I know. The powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places, as far as her mind can inhibit two bodies at the same time. To her, whatever happens in one place affects the other. Does she see the line between the two, or are they one and the same? New hypothesis. Death thins out the veil between the worlds, so that a newborn mind never has to split. Makes sense? In a weird, fucked up way. Yeah, that is a little bit twisted. Definitely not what you'd expect.
Vitamins, antibiotics, neuroleptics, antidepressants. Even by my standards, that's a lot of pills.
Hey man, it's a bunker. I mean, would you not expect there to be like a stockpile of stuff down here? Am I the only one that would like not see like totally see that as somewhat normal?
Hey,
Yeah, it's a
I know
butterfly
this one.
atlas.
Used to be one of my favorites.
Oh. Well, that's good. Is there actually a butterfly that's got a skull on the back of its neck like that? Or is that a moth? Because if there's a moth like that, man, I mean, that's totally dope. But the same side of the flip side of that coin, it probably is not dope. Because that would probably signify death in some definition of the word. Alright, yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. I guess we gotta keep it around, like, 50? Oh, I fucked it up!
No, don't do this to me.
Oh, well, I did it to me, actually. So you're in luck. You didn't do anything. I actually totally dicked the entire thing. Did it open these doors? Is that like the emergency protocol for completely fucking the power up? It's like, all right, well, you fucked it up. Yeah, get out of here. You get to leave. Yeah, emergency protocol insists that you go out the exit. You are awful, and you should never be allowed back in this bunker again. All the doors will close behind you, and we'll leave you with one sack of grain to hopefully die out in the wilderness with. Because we can't have stupidity like that caliber wandering around and just going into someone else's bunker and fucking shit up. All right, well, yeah, why don't I just push buttons? Totally fine. Oh, we're just taking fuses now, are we?
Yes.
Great. Why did we need that, though?
Bust it open. From the inside.
Yeah. Seems like the maw took care of that
This
one.
was definitely Lily's place. Where he kept her.
So I wonder why he kept her here. Or unless not, maybe it's not Thomas that kept her here. Or it seems like it's Thomas though. So Thomas kept her here after the whole Richard fiasco. Wow, she really sees the maw quite a bit. So okay, okay. So the maw's kind of got like this butterfly thing going on. It's like this butterfly effect kind of thing. That looks like a skull on the bottom left. That one's just straight up a skull, just to the right of it. That one in the bottom middle is a skull. Bottom right's a skull. There's a bunch of skulls. There's a bunch of death. A bunch of conflicting kind of mindsets here. We got butterfly flapping the wings of life, and then you got the fucking skull of death. What? What? There's two different things, man. There's two different things. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Those are completely different things. I'm a little at a loss on that one, but I'll read this. Salt. Who knew it was that simple? A bit of alchemy, some spiritual infusion, and there you have it. Looks like the folktales were true after all. Anyway, the room is ready and it works. It actually works! The first time in my life I feel alone. It feels fucking wonderful. Man, I think Thomas was... I think he was losing his marbles. I think he dropped a few stones
Quite
on the
the
way in.
selection. So she could doll herself up with no one to see her.
Yeah.
Maybe he meant well, but somehow this just feels sadistic.
Yeah, I kind of have the same feeling.
She'd be a grown woman by now, but the room is still all dolls and unicorns.
We can't seem to interact with any of these creepy ass dolls, bro. Like, why do you have such creepy ones? You could have picked any other children's
Little
toys.
windows into the world. It's something, I guess.
Also, is anyone
Sunshine
else
doesn't really translate to text, though.
is anyone else noticing that every animal on this painted wall, which is supposed to probably like mimic wallpaper, has red like demon eyes just staring at you all sinister like? And oh my god. Oh, that would fuel my nightmares for every night I spent in this room. My nightmares would grow into some sort of like monstrous fucked up death story of just anguish and torment. Oh god, I hate that. The last Mazurian summer, I don't know what the wallpaper choice was, man. Thomas did a real rough job on that, Lily. My bad.
Again with the salt.
Our dad's a little bit kind of weird.
The whole room is lined with it.
Yeah, like what do they line doors and stuff with salt, like keep demonic entities out. So this was his way of keeping the maw out of here, I would imagine. He can't pass that threshold. It would seem anyway. But then the door was busted open from the inside, so unless she blasted it open with her psychokinetic abilities trying to get to him, or she was tricked, any number of scenarios, really. Any number of scenarios.
Imagine being locked up in this place, having a needle shoved into your arm day in, day out. You didn't deserve this, Lily.
I'm surprised he just didn't pour a bunch of salt in there, too, while he was at it. Like, oh, the room, you gotta line the room in salt over here. There's salt by the door. Lily, don't forget to drink your water with salt. And then we're gonna put steak with extra salt. Make sure to eat this extra salt. And then we're gonna put the salt into the IV, and you're gonna be full of fucking salt. And he's not gonna want to even touch you. They're so salty and disgusting. That's probably what he was going for. I bet you. So what about that then? I mean, I can stare at the salt all I want. Doesn't really seem to be anything else to this, though. Unless there's something inside the buttocks of one of you. Are you harboring bags of heroin? Oh, in this case, though, it'll probably be just big, giant bricks of salt. Well, why can't I done open that? Also, why am I down here? Also, why am I talking like that? It's over here. Nothing. Alright, well, we got a fuse. Wait, if I put that back in... Just kidding. That's not possible. Why would I even think that was a possibility? Stupid, stupid. I'm not sure why that wouldn't be a possibility, though, because the lights were on in that room when we went over there before, so why wouldn't you want to allow us to see again? Alright, this is blown
Burnt to a
fuse.
crisp. Guess I should look for a spare.
Yeah, probably should. It's weird that I had one in my pocket there, though. Isn't that wild? We're gray in a good way. Ooh. Oh, too much! Oh, shush, too much!
Too much power.
Yeah, can't do that. That's too much. Oh, that's a big chunk. Honking chunk of power. That's the magic right there. That's how you do it right there. Something's on over here. Wait, is that... What is that? Oh, it's just a vent blasting out fart smoke or something. Or it's just some noxious gas being pumped in here now that we turned everything on.
Nice decor. Very, minimalist.
More, I would say, Doomsday-esque to me. This is very bunker-like, right? Because you're in a bunker. This is very bunker-like, right?
Huh.
Oh, not enough salt.
Mold. It looks pretty fresh.
Well,
Someone's been here recently.
if only there had been more salt on it, there probably wouldn't be all this mold. Rookie mistake, Tom. Rookie mistake. You had it right with the salt in the other room. Just couldn't capitalize on the dinner.
If I find enough pieces, I might be able to get to the other side.
Is that what we
Better
want to
get to it, Alice.
do? The Alice in Wonderland reference. I love it. Okay, I can't get in there. I didn't think that camera was going to change on me like that. It's quiet now. Just me and her. Just me and her. Feels strange, but in a good way. How it should be. I best enjoy it while it lasts. I already started moving the workshop over to the hotel. If anything happens, I don't want her anywhere near it. I'm going in soon to get him back. This only ends in one of two ways. Either both of us are coming back, or neither. Something tells me neither did. And he consumed Thomas. And he done stuck in the old, the Necroverse, the Upside Down, the Nether Realm. The, you know, the under half of your scrotes. The dank side. Alright, well, I don't have any pieces to that. What is you? I'm just
Okay.
kidding. Ah, it was a
There's
test.
one.
That is one. Wow.
So far, so good.
Anything on this table here? Alright, nothing else here. I'm going to look back where we just were. Something tells me I'm going to find a piece of here. Something tells me I'm wrong. I suppose other doors and rooms will be open, so I should just venture on. This here looks like... Oh, plenty of glass in here for realsies. Yeah, right over there.
There. Another one.
I love it. I love it. What in the world? Did somebody shove something? Oh, I thought that was a toilet. Yeah, best go turning stuff on. You think there'd actually be a radio station, though? Oh, yeah, the sultry tones of nonsense. Oh, yeah, I love my favorite band. Oh. Uh-huh. Well, I don't know what that band's name would even be called. Let me think of one off the fly here. How about Nerdy Ned's Nutcrackin' 90s Nimrod. I'm done. I was onto something. It just... Oh, did that move? Ooh. Oh, no. I think it was just the effect of me moving between the two worlds or whatever. There was something in here, wasn't there? I disagree. Okay. Oh, this... Oh, okay. That was a door? I didn't know that was a door.
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion.
Old Krakow.
In another life, perhaps.
Yeah, it would appear. Also, it would appear that there's nothing else over here besides these books and that memory had just jogged you. She almost saw me today. Sensed me. I should have known. I need to be more careful. Keep my distance. Okay. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I know I did the right thing by leaving her at the hospital. It's better this way. She's better this way. But I keep thinking of that day when it finally happens. When she discovers what she really is, she'll be confused, afraid. I should be there for her, to help her make sense of it all. To tell her it's all right. No. She'll make it through. She's strong, just like her mother. Okay, well, I forget who we ended up with, but Charles or Chuck or whatever the dude's name was that we ended up with. Which, now that I think about it, so maybe it was Thomas that killed Charles, and... Oh, man. Okay, so, alright, it's kind of coming full circle now. My mind just got blown. My mind just exploded. My mind just exploded into the ether. I have to pull the pieces back from the air in the galaxy, and I gotta pull them all back into my sphere here.
This should be enough.
Ooh.
Let's make magic happen.
Let's do it. I love me some magic. Oh, Chris Angel there. Shit. Jack, that was his name. So it wasn't Charles or Chuck or whatever. So Chuck was just some weirdo, freaking freakazoid dude who had probably really gnarly intentions that were not good. Yeah, Jack Orkin. So he owned the funeral home. And I guess he probably just took care of me, being that I woke up from the coma and then maybe he was just there? I don't know what the don't means in this card, though. I don't know what that denotes, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
This was definitely Thomas's workspace.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
I
yeah.
sense the determination.
Yeah,
Whatever
actually,
he was working on, he really gave it his all.
yeah, this kind of looks like the board from The Evil Within a little bit. They're very similar. I mean, a lot of folks that are into like detective work, I mean, they have boards like this. They love them pin-up boards.
Were you trying to send the monster away? Or to get your other self back?
That's a good question. I don't know what his intentions were. I feel like he already had his other self, and I think he was just more concerned about, from the memories that you've been able to see, I mean, I think we can discern that I don't think he gave a shit about his second self. I think he was sometimes a little bit irritated with his second self because he knew he had to use it sometimes and he didn't want to have to use it, it seemed, in certain scenarios. I don't know. If you remember some of the cutscenes from before, you might understand where I'm coming from. Hypothesis. When experiencing trauma, the soul can split into two separate entities in order to deal with or mitigate the damage. Observation, the entities can remain friendly, agreeable, or turn hostile towards each other. How to destroy one without destroying the other. Okay, so it probably requires a sacrifice, I would imagine. A lot of these dark, black magic types of situations seem to require that. Like a this for that type of agreement. What do they call that? Quid pro quo? Alright, not sure why I decided that this was something I wanted to do, because I hate this room and I think the paint job is pretty gaudy. Somebody needs to maybe do another once over in there. Is it in here? Yes, this is the room. So we shall place this here. No. Yay! Oh, sorry. I gotcha. Well, there we are. Oh, wow. You are looking a little angry, Marianne.
The moment we finally met.
You met Thomas? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, whoa, hey!
It's you.
Yeah, you gotta relax, man, with the choking. Yeah, you're really... Yeah, you gotta...
Thomas?
Little choke happy, man.
In a way, yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit.
Yeah, obviously. You're...
But
Because there's no, like,
Hound.
real... I mean, I don't know.
I thought you were gone.
gone.
I guess she sees in like two worlds at once, so.
No. Trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world.
Oh, it's Henry. That's the dude's name.
When you sent him away, I could finally break free.
I know I'm pretty badass though, right?
That's
A thank you would be probably something
you can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know.
So are you able to go back to that world?
For the first time in my life,
I wonder why he doesn't have like an echo of himself.
I don't feel his presence. I've been away for so long. Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
Man. Something tells me we shouldn't trust him, but I mean, he's kind of the only friendly besides Sadness that we really ran into here. So what's the worst that can happen, really? We're in both realities, so he's only here. I guess we can leave whenever we'd like to. Just ripping cigarettes now. Hey, Pops, by the way, took up smoking. Hope it's cool. Never mind. Let's get to talking now. Just want to know, of course, you know.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Dead girl. Lillian? Which, I believe Sadness was Lillian. Wait, isn't this where the beginning of the game started? Sort of? At least there was a cutscene.
What about Lily? Did my father...
He couldn't have. He wouldn't.
He
loved
might
you
have.
too much. Both of you.
So, what happened to her? What is this place?
This is where he kept her.
So
That
Henry.
cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out. He built it so that he could be alone. It was the only place he could feel normal. Separated from his powers.
Still kind of fucked, man. I don't know. I hate to be
Came in handy
a downer on that.
once Lily became unstable.
Unstable. What do you mean?
She's a medium too, Marianne. A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family.
Well,
When
we know who we're
Richard-
looking for, I guess.
When Richard hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out.
Oh, wow.
It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me.
I mean, he
That
says
means-
your father because he's the spirit version of that, so...
She's still alive. There's still a way to save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
You know where.
That freaky ass... Oh, and Henry's weird, twisted imagination, probably. Oh, hi!
It's coming. Time for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
Yeah, man, we can blast this fool into next week with the combination of our powers. Dynamic duo, man. I'll be your sidekick, or maybe you mine, just depends on how much more powerful we are than one another. You know, we're gonna have to figure that out.
Butterfly. Trust me. I know. And I'm sorry.
I mean, I get what he's trying to do there. You know, he's trying to protect her. That's what daddies do, you know. Okay. Where's this gonna put us now, though? So we have to look for Lily-Ann. But how? Where? I mean, the only other thing that I can think of is through Henry's crazy, weird, twisted imagination, his world, his twisted mind.
No.
Where he's locked her away prisoner. Alright, where are we? Alright, we're in the basement of somewhere. Alright. Guess I can't run. Am I injured? I don't remember getting injured at all. I mean, I know we had to deal with the maw in the last section, but I don't believe he injured us.
This is it. The place from my dream.
I've walked this path 1,000 times in my mind.
Did you?
I know every inch of it.
Cue the
But this
demonetization.
Something is different.
What is different? It still kind of looks like a forest to me. Very Blair Witch. Also, hold up. I know this is probably irritating every time I do this, but I must do it. I must. It like reverts it back to 30 frames per second for some reason. I do not know why. But honestly, I think it makes it a little less choppy in the stream. We might just have to do that. I think it's... Well, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, we might just have to leave it at 30 frames, which is fine. Seems like it runs a lot smoother on the stream this way.
I'm getting close. I can
Are
feel
you?
it.
Can you?
I can feel it so clearly now.
The rain is gone? Oh no, that's for seeing only.
Once more, I step outside, I shut
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this song, but
I go into that shining star.
I feel like I want to turn it down. Make my way to the lake. All right. Am I at the lake? Seems like I'm at the lake. Wow, that looks freaking beautiful. See, that necklace was the necklace that was like, we were all wearing it in the picture by the fireplace in the old burnt down house, that memory. Don't make too much noise or anything. Do you even know who this is? I gotta think. I don't want to know. Is this Lillian? Lillian? Is it Lillian?
You finally made it.
Lillian.
Been waiting for you.
Why do we sound the same?
Sister.
Are we twins? Sort of.
Lily,
Maybe not.
I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
Snap indeed. Oh man.
It was better that way.
This game is pretty, for real.
At least you had a life. For a while.
Yes, I knew Sadness was Lillian. I knew it.
Lillian.
Just had a
That day.
hunch.
That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal.
With the devil? Is he playing a fiddle?
The part of my soul
Should you go down
that
to
was
Georgia?
tormented
Oh, jeez.
was set loose.
You mean the monster? But why? To save you.
I didn't want you
It
to
helped
do
us
that.
escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free.
That's the
We have to
problem,
devour.
probably.
To destroy,
Yeah.
to kill.
How do we kill it now?
The Neva massacre.
Yes.
Oh, that's what it was. So it wasn't even
All
like
those people
an attack.
died
It wasn't even like it was
so that
bombed
we
or
could
anything.
live. Because I lived, so did my demons.
Yeah, she is kind of creepy though. She's got
Father knew my powers.
she's got some like
were
Beetlejuice
too
vibes.
dangerous.
What was that? What
He
just
left
cut in the
you
frame
at
there?
the hospital, so you could have a normal life.
Oh,
And what about you?
I mean, you can definitely tell she was
Did
Sadness,
he
right? She
try
was
to-
that was her
No.
other character.
Maybe
The
he
mask?
should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away.
I don't
He
like
only delayed the inevitable. Monster. It got out. And now you're here.
that. Well, see, now that we're together,
You're the only one who can fix this.
we could do the fist bump and then lock the thing, and then the Wonder Twins
You-
powers unite.
We
Right.
both share our father's gifts, but also his fate.
Just
And the
disconnected. I
dream.
have no idea what just disconnected. Oh, my mouse.
The dream. All I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here,
who?
on this pier.
Uh,
Hasn't it already happened?
No.
it was going to, but then she did what she just told you. And thus, this alternate plane of existence became a
It's
reality?
not the past you see.
The future?
The dream. It's what I want to happen.
The dream I've been having? Like Marianne's been having?
What?
But you don't know what you're doing.
All ends
Okay.
in me.
I don't
But-
like this at all.
No. No!
There's gotta be a
Can't
way we
send
can
a
kill the
spirit
thing.
away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
You're my sister.
That's why it has to
Can't
be
we-
you.
There's gotta be somebody else we
I'm
can
not
give it.
strong enough. It won't let me.
Come on.
Only you can end this.
I don't want to
Only
end
you
anything.
can fix what our father could not.
Lillian, I can't.
Um,
Please, don't
I'm
make me do
sorry.
this.
It's the only way to destroy it.
Man,
To
we helped.
prevent further bloodshed.
Lily?
We helped her so far along. Okay.
What's going on?
Big old Babsky Bob. All right. What do I do? What happens if I kill myself? I don't think that's the best option or anything, but what if we sacrifice both of our persons? Is that like breaking this weird curse? So what is up with your form? You make no sense.
There is another way.
Marianne.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, damn.
What is he doing?
Like you said, I'm your only chance. Aren't I?
Oh, it's getting
You
real
need-
o'clock right now.
A medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
We are pretty powerful. You are right, Marianne. You
Please.
tell us.
I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all.
No!
Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
I mean, I can't do anything. There's nothing I can do. I have no control over what's currently happening.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly.
Well, what if I can? Oh, jeez. Is that it? That's the only option? I mean, there obviously was the other option with Lily-Ann, but I don't know, man. I kind of feel like...
With a dead girl.
Like, what if it would have been both of us? Then that would have, like, broke the oath or something. Wait, are you serious? No!